going on, everyone? It's Legendary323 and we're back with a new video. I haven't made a new video in a very long time, but we're back. And in this video, as you can tell by the title, we are doing a overview on a product that was sent to me by Brook Designs, which they specialize on making adapters to allow you to use different controllers on different platforms. For example, about a year and a half ago, I did a video on using this, which is an adapter to allow you to use Xbox One controller on PS4 consoles. And I also did a video not too long ago on using it's like a PCB that they created to allow you to use Bluetooth controllers on your Nintendo Classic Edition, like the Wii U Pro controller and the PS4 controller to use on your Nintendo NES Classic Edition, which is pretty cool if you don't have an extra controller. So that's what this adapter was. But they sent me this. This is the Xbox One adapter. What this does is it allows you to use Xbox One control wirelessly on PS4 and even the Nintendo Switch, and also PC, and of course Xbox One, which I thought is pretty good. That's a hell of a design. And it's a rechargeable battery, so it acts as a rechargeable battery and an adapter wirelessly, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna test this out. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing product, and we do some setups and see how it works and see if there's any lag, if I feel any input lag or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed. All right, so here's the product box. It's not a very big box, so let's go ahead and just take a quick look around it. Nothing too special about it. It's the Brook X1 adapter, and up here it tells you the Xbox One to Switch to PS4 to PC, and on the rear it shows you some of the features it has. So as I mentioned, works for all those platforms. It has also work for motion controller and audio function for PS4, and this is also for PS4, and also has a function to emulate the touchpad on PS4 controller, which is pretty cool. The other adapter also did that. Chargeable battery, which is pretty cool, so you don't have to keep swapping out AA's or use a Microsoft rechargeable battery. It supports turbo and button remapping and wireless control, obviously, which is probably a big seller right there. And let's go ahead and open this. Let me get this and open this. I want to thank Brook for sending this over so I could do this product overview and review. All right, let's go ahead and open it. And once you open it, it's a box with inside a box, and there's a product. So it looks just like an Xbox backplate, so it should be pretty simple and it should just fit right in, and it's also not very heavy. So let's go ahead and pull it off. Okay, so this is what the product looks like. Let me go ahead and focus. So as you can see, Brook, and up here is a micro USB, and there's also a light back here, or it's actually a button. Well, it's a button and a light. So my guess is it's a sync button and probably a battery indicator too. So I pressed it twice, so it's probably trying to sync up to something. And you can see this is what connects into the top of the Microsoft Xbox One controller. So here we have Xbox One controller. This is the Forza 6 one, and I also have the Xbox One Elite controller over here. So I don't know how much charge there is, but we'll find out. And also in the box, they also give stickers on their products, which is pretty cool. And here some instructions. So this is gonna be very helpful because this is the first time I'm using this product, and we're gonna figure out how to be able to link up the controller with the platforms. So we're gonna try PS4 and the Nintendo Switch and see how well it works. Okay, so we had to switch cameras real quick and to go to a different location because I needed to use the dock to get this to pair up. It won't pair up with this alone. Anyways, so I'm using, this is a third-party dock. This is an Insignia dock, but it will work the same with the normal dock. You just need the USB and the Switch. So the first time you're ever going to use it, you're going to have to plug it in. First, you're going to go here, and where it says Pro Controller wired communication, that has to be set on. So once you set that on, you come back to your Switch, and then you go ahead and connect the Switch through USB. You connect the USB to the controller, to the adapter at least. and you gotta make sure you have this paired into the Nintendo Switch preset. So you're gonna have to hold this, the view button, and B, and then once you do that, it will connect. So right now it's connected. Now I could do, well, now you can see this, it works fine. This is the wired version, or wired way actually, so see that. But now let's go ahead and set it up wirelessly. So let's go ahead and disconnect this. Once I get all tangled up, Jesus. So we're gonna need the Joy-Cons for this. So we'll go to Joy-Cons, and then we're gonna go to the system settings because we need to get this done. And then go to change grip. Where you see change grip. Then click on that. Okay, doesn't want to do anything. Let's click on that, and let's go ahead and disconnect the controller. But now we're gonna press and hold it. Then it should connect. See, there it goes. It says paired. And then now you can see it works just fine. So that's how you pair it real quick. Now I want to show you some little quick gameplay. Okay, as you saw, we got the controller paired up. Pretty simple, not very hard. You're gonna need a USB to connect it to the controller at first. The USB is not supplied, but I'm pretty sure everyone has a micro USB cord laying around. But so far everything's connected. As you can see, here's the controller. Let's go ahead and move. You see, I don't want to, hold on, let me just zoom out. Let's actually do that. So I have the Switch in portable mode. Everything feels pretty good. It feels just like the Pro controller, which I have right here also. The Pro controller for the Switch. It feels just like that. Like, everything works. And then if you press this, that's the home button, just like as always. You know, switch over to your games, and this is perfect, especially when Smash is coming out. Don't know when, but it's coming out for the Switch. If you have Mario Kart and you guys don't want to use the Joy-Cons, this is another solution. So this is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get this going on the PS4. Very similar setup, and let's get right into it. All right, so let's go ahead and set up the PS4 pairing with the controller and this adapter. So you're gonna need the micro USB and the controller itself. You gotta make sure it's in the correct pairing state to pair it to the PS4, because this adapter, in order to pair it to different consoles, it has to be in a pairing state and have a pairing button configuration, which is, I believe this is the view button, and it coordinates to these buttons. Each button is a platform, so PS4, Switch, PC, and Xbox One. So once you have that, and you do that once not disconnected, so let's go ahead and connect the controller. Once it's connected, go ahead and press the Xbox button, and there you go. You see we're in, and then just log in, whatever, and everything should work properly. See, I got to update, but yeah. And then since it's the Xbox One controller, these should work properly. Yeah, it does. This should work. The triggers will work just as it's set up when you had it on Xbox One. So this works perfectly fine. So let's try it. Let's disconnect it. If you want to use it wirelessly, it still works. Just like it is, just like you use a normal PS4 controller. And then of course, when you want to disconnect it, hold the power or hold the Xbox button, go to device. Oops. Hold the Xbox, go to device, turn off device, and then there you go. Because it thinks it's a DualShock 4. So that's awesome. And you want to use it again, press that button once, you're in, press this, and then you're in. So this adapter is really cool. It's much advanced than their previous adapters, which is one platform only, and the price is really fair. I suggest it. So let's do a conclusion. But yes, that's how it works. Well, actually, let's go in the game. What game? I have Street Fighter right now. There's an update. Anyways, I will give feedback in the conclusion if I notice any input lag, and I am using a gaming monitor. So let's go ahead and go to that conclusion. Okay, so conclusion time. I think this product is well worth it. It's pretty damn cool to be able to use it on 4 platforms. This is only $50, $49.99. I will leave a link in the description to where you can buy it from, and I also will leave a link in the description to the product, the company's website, so you could go through their website and see what else they have to offer, and maybe you might want to purchase something else. It's sleek design. It's not very outrageous or anything. And back to the input lag on the PS4, I didn't really notice any. It feels smooth. It feels like a DualShock 4. Also, another thing I tried to do and it worked with no problem is going back to the different consoles. So for example, I had the controller link and set up for the PS4, and then I went to the Switch and it worked fine. As long as you're in the pairing mode that the controller for the adapter, it will recognize it on the console. So if you buy this item, refer to the manual they provide to see what pairing mode. And for example, you just press the button once and it's gonna blink. Then you hold this button. Oh, I accidentally turned on the PS4. But you hold that button and this button and press the corresponding button for the platform. So for example, for the Switch, you hold this button and this button for like 2 seconds, and then it'll switch pairing modes, and that's why the controller shut off. And once you turn it back on, it will turn on the Switch for the Switch, and I can see it over there. So thank you once again, Brook, for sending this over, and I recommend it 100%, and it's well worth it. And by the way, they didn't pay me for this or anything like that, but they did supply the unit. All these my review on it, or my overview on it, is my opinions, and I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I've always liked their products. I've been using that Xbox One to PS4 adapter for about 2 years now, and I have not had any problems with it, and they're really good at keeping things up to date. So thank you for watching. It's Legendary 323, and I'm out.